Hello everybody, I am the Nerdy Guy, and as usual I'm going to talk about something that really annoys me. I often get a lot of shit when I write whenever I watch a YouTube video. I usually leave a comment about anything, something that amused me with the video, something I thought was funny, something that made me think, or just something I have to add to the video, whatever. I leave a comment. And very often when I leave a comment, there's some asshole going like, "Oh, well thanks, now you spoiled the video." This happens constantly on my other channel. I constantly get here like, "Oh, well, you spoiled the video. Oh, you should be a little more considerate." The reason I have a problem with this is, do you understand what the comments are for? The comments are there so you can. The comments are there so you can discuss the video you just watched. So if you want to avoid spoilers, how about this? Don't read the fucking comments before you watch the fucking video. Ta fucking da. It's not harder than that. If you want to avoid spoilers, watch the video, then read the comments. You have no business down in the comments until you read the video if you're afraid of spoilers. Personally, I'm a person who never gives a fuck about spoilers. You can spoil anything to me, I don't care. But some people are really sensitive about it, and some people are so sensitive they can't even take it when you spoil a YouTube video. And like I said, if you want to avoid those, don't read the comments. I mean, it's one thing if let's say I watched a trailer for Game of Thrones, and I for season 4 of Game of Thrones, and I decided to, well, here's the entire plot of season 4 of Game of Thrones, the entire plot written down. I know the entire plot of season 4 because I've read the third book. The third book is season 3 and 4. They split it up. It's one of the biggest books, so that's actually understandable. But I know the plot, so if I spoil the entire plot of the next season of Game of Thrones, then people have all right to be upset, because they should not have to read that in the comments of the trailer. That's a spoiler. That's something you shouldn't do. Of course, what I like to do is I like to write fake spoilers, because some people get really upset, like, "Oh, now you ruined everything for me," when the exact opposite of what you wrote is going to happen. It's hilarious. I mean, this one time, I watched, I think it was a trailer for Spartacus or something. And I wrote, it was something involved in the show Spartacus. And I wrote in the comments, "Spoiler alert, Spartacus gets crucified at the end." This was around the second season. It's not second, third. First the Blood and Sand, then Gods of the Arena, then the other one, whatever that one's called. I think it was a trailer for that. I said, "Spoiler alert, Spartacus gets crucified at the end." That's not even what happened at the end of that season. But if you know anything about history, then you know Spartacus is going to get crucified at the end. And a lot of people were upset, like, "Oh, will you spoil the show for everybody?" I'm like, well, God forbid you open a fucking history book. If it's based on true events, then it's already set in stone. It's not a spoiler. It's a historical fact. And a lot of people even pointed out, like, "Oh, you don't even, that's a spoiler, blah 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 blah." But it's not even certain if Spartacus got crucified, because a lot of people think he sent his lieutenants to die instead. I'm like, well, fine, then it's no spoiler. What the fuck do you want from me? So, what I want to conclude everything here, the comments on YouTube are for discussing the video. So anything right there is not considered a spoiler. So shut the fuck up and stop reading the comments before you watch the video. Second, some people are way too sensitive when it comes to spoilers. If it's based on true events and it's historical fact, then it's not a spoiler. For example, if I were to tell somebody who haven't watched Titanic that Titanic sinks at the end, it would not be a spoiler, because everybody fucking knows Titanic sunk. I mean, I haven't watched Sixth Sense, yet I still know that Bruce Willis is a ghost. Why? Because everybody knows it. Of course, that's not true events, but I'm just saying that it's an old movie. That's another thing. If it's an old movie, it's not a spoiler. Just watch the fucking movie. If the movie's over 10 years old, then it's okay to spoil it, because fuck you. So, to conclude a second time, comments on YouTube, not spoilers. Historical facts, not spoilers. And if a movie's 10 years old, it's not a spoiler. Then you should already have watched the movie if you plan to do it. So, leave a comment if you think about spoilers. Rate this video, thumb up, thumb down, I really don't give a shit. Subscribe if you like my rant videos. I usually do about more meaningful things than people complaining about spoilers, but what the hell. I'm the Nerdy Guy, and you just watched a Nerdy Guy rant. Bye!